Yours truly, y'all know who it is. It's your boy, Mr. Unapologetic, aka Mr. Uncut. So I'm coming to you right now because I want to share my thoughts and perspectives with you. Many have asked me, uh, where do I see the progression? How do I see things going forward now that we have a verdict uh, for George Floyd for the officer being guilty on all charges? Where do I see the black community going? Where where should we begin? Where should we go? Unfortunately, though, y'all, this was an injustice. But I really want us to make sure that the same heat for justice that was put towards George Floyd, rest in peace to him, make sure that we're raising the bar and putting the heat, that same pressure on our local jurisdictions, on our local communities, especially in the DMV. Let us make sure that we fight for that same justice for Karan Hilton, Leonard Shan, and all the others that just keep going on and on. Let's not forget about the work that is needed to be done in Homefront. Let us also address this gun violence that we have that's going on. Yes, we are people that have overcome. Yes, we are people of resilience. Yes, our youth need to be held accountable for their actions, as well as the adults. The adults need to be held accountable for their actions. See, here's something we don't want to talk about. The youth behave in a way because, as all human beings, we're creatures of habit. Yes, that means if there are certain habits and there are certain things that's going on within the household, guess what? Guess who's setting the tone? You, we're setting the tone. So let us make sure that while we're pioneering, we've got some still strong work to do. We still have some strong work to do. We've got a much work. We've got to make sure that there's equal opportunities for everyone. Our disabled people, we got to make sure that there is justice being done and granted to individuals that have been directly impacted through this gun violence. We need to make sure that we don't have individuals like in gorgeous Prince George's, where facilities where you have duct tape on the window. Let us make sure that we're not just out there protesting at the fish market because of a white man using bigoted behavior. But when we see law abiding officials that look like you and I, African American, black and brown, that we're afraid to speak out and to quest for accountability when constituents are not being serviced. Let us make sure that we are not just giving and fighting for half justice, but make sure that we're fighting for equal justice. Let us make sure that when we look at the pie, we don't look at the piece of the pie, the half of the pie, a quarter of a pie, but that we look at the whole 100% of the pie. You see, we've got some work to do. We've got to roll our sleeves up. We got to get our feet to the pavement. We got to tie our boots up. And we got to perform, y'all. We've got to perform. We've got that work to do. Time out for sitting back waiting on the great white hope, whatever the great white hope is. When the power is within. When we, the people, we, the community, exuberate our brilliance, then that's when true change is going to happen. Yours truly, Mr. Unapologetic. Y'all know what it is. Mr. Uncut. I keep it 100 or 1000. Peace!